must confess that being here makes me feel very scared, but at the same time very excited. I am here to explain to you a tale of innovation. As every story, I must start by saying, once upon a time, when I was a child, I loved to take pictures. I used to take pictures of almost everything. Pictures of my friends, of my family, my house, the garden, the tree in the garden, the flowers under the tree in the garden, the snail eating the flowers under the tree in the garden, the fridge, the magnets on the fridge, the inside of the fridge, my favorite yogurts, the spider in the corner of the room, my sister screaming with the spider in the corner of the room. Of course, everybody considered me a pain. I was the worst company you could ever have when you were going to a party, to a celebration, just walking with a spider, or just going to the fridge. But the next day, something strange always used to happen. There was always someone that would tell me, "Hey you, Mark, could you give me one of those pictures that you took, especially those in which I'm in it?" They used to say. This helped me to realize that the best thing about being a pain actually represented something good to others. It's very important for people to know that we are represented in the picture. The perception changes when we are in the picture. It's not the same to have a picture of the Eiffel Tower than to have a picture of us at the Eiffel Tower. The picture where we are in it is much more important than the rest of the pictures. But there are times when you cannot freeze a special moment on a photograph. In 1988, I wasn't a child anymore. I was 12. That summer, Bruce Springsteen was coming to Barcelona. He was coming to play live at Camp Nou. I really wanted to go to that concert. I wanted to experience live that music that I used to listen in my old cassette player. But for any strange reason, I didn't tell my parents that I wanted to go. That night, I was very sad. While Bruce was playing live in Barcelona, I was in my room with my old cassette player, listening, as usual, that music. A few days later, my father came home and told me that while he was driving, he came across a city employee that was removing the concert's poster. And he made a deal. He told him, "A beer for a poster." And the guy accepted. So my father came home with that amazing, huge poster that used to be in the streets, and now it would be in my too small room. That day, it was a very special day for me. I felt that my father had been able to see and take into account my most inner feelings. It was just a poster. But at that moment, it truly connected with my most inner desires. How important it is to connect with people's feelings at the right moment. Nowadays, there is so much competition. It's not enough to let ourselves be known. We are almost forced to find an emotional connection with consumers. This is not new. The same thing happened with our butcher, the guy that sells meat, in Aleia, in my hometown. The Aleia butcher used to say to my mother, "Hi, Dolores, I have a few bones for soup that I put aside especially for you." And my mother would buy them. Then my father would go, and the butcher would say, "Hi, Agustí." I have a special ham for you. And my father would buy it. Today we have a tool to do the same thing, the cell phone. Mobile phones are the only tool that can be emotionally perceived by the consumer as an extension of themselves. So, we must put all these people in the picture. We must treat all these people so that they are in the picture as we were in the Eiffel Tower pictures. We must make every message personal with as much information as we can. For example, "Hi Maria, today is your first wedding anniversary and we would like to celebrate it with you." We must think how the person feels at the moment when he receives the message, just like my poster. In that moment, only a poster, but for me, it meant so much. For example, a birthday message. We must make the other person feel that the message was created for him. Mobile marketing allows that personal and emotional connection with consumers. That's why companies are shifting from mass marketing to more personalized or one-to-one marketing campaigns. Making every message something personal is what allows us to connect, like my pictures, like my dad's gift. It was back in 2000, this is a good Photoshop work, when my cousin, Enrique Solé, and I, we were wondering if we would be happy not accepting the challenge. We looked at each other and we said, we must accept the invitation to the open road. So we began with friends, fools, and family money, and of course, our own time. Later, our financial support will come from the market that we were creating. It was hard, but it was in the direction we wanted to go. We wanted to create a big bang. Today, Seed Mobile is a European company with its main office in Barcelona that provides SMS, MMS, Bluetooth, web, WAP, mobile marketing. You might think we are just a technology company, but in reality, what we are is soccer fans. When we inform every Football Club Barcelona supporter of every Messi goal, or we connect Real Madrid with their fans via Bluetooth. One day, we beat a Guinness record when we organized the biggest Bluetooth campaign in the world. Another day, we feel very committed with public healthcare.
Stay on the light, otherwise the camera cannot see you.
When the no, but I want to see also the picture.
I know, but
Another day, we feel very committed to public healthcare when every hospital patient receives a message to know when they have to go to the doctor. And we reduced 50% the non-justified absentees in Palma de Mallorca hospitals. Another day, we feel party organizers when the famous club Pachá invites their customers to private parties using SMS. Another day, we feel treasure hunt. We feel scouts because we organize a treasure hunt. When we organize a treasure hunt for a brand new car company where people had to find a car, receiving instructions to their mobiles. Another day we feel we want to be good neighbors. When we help the administration to feel closer to the citizens. What about being farmers? We inform a group of farmers of the harvest time. What about new stands? We are organizing an entire city for street marketing campaigns with the Canal Kiosk project. And lately, we feel like traffic lights. When we organized and developed a Bluetooth sensor to make a more sensitive city for the icing project in the cities of Helsinki, Barcelona, and Dublin. But in reality, what we are is a big band. Seed Mobile is the name of our big band. This means every musician has freedom to create and develop. Who are the musicians? This is not Photoshop. This is real. Enric Soler, the real boss. Like a drummer, he beats the time. Mark Tweed, the big band's manager. Ivan Pareja, a guitar hero, he's amazing. Noe, a vase that she's always there. Martin, a violin that provides always new melodies. And other musicians from Germany, Great Britain, Italy, Chile, Colombia, Mexico, and India. Our music is communication. Making every message something personal is the right ringtone for cell phones. I came here to explain to you a tale of innovation. As every story, I must finish by saying, this is the end. But this is not the end. It's not the same to have a picture of the iFest than to have a picture of us at the iFest. Would you like to be a member of our album? Smile. Thank you.